my act together now. See if I can find it on here. There's always somewhat of a delay for whatever reason. I got it. First person here is Libra. What are my coworkers Carla's true intentions towards me, not love related? Okay. What are Carla's true intentions towards me? What are Carla's true intentions towards me? Okay. She comes up as someone who's a little bit undecided. She almost reminds me of like a frenemy. Like, I wouldn't get on her bad side. I think you guys are basically friends or will be friends. But it's like she could also be a little envious of you at times. And I would watch out for her being a little bit two-faced. I would just be a little cautious with her. I don't think that she has intentions of hurting you or being deliberately mean, cruel, or whatever. Like, I think that you and her have potential to be friends. But I would watch her because she could be a little bit two-faced. You know, I would, when it comes to work, like, because she's a coworker and you have to work together, I would be extra cautious. If she was just a friend that you hide out in your personal life, I wouldn't be as cautious. But I tend to trust people at work less than regular people and acquaintances. I don't think that she's looking to harm you or anything like that. And I actually think that she likes you a lot, but I would just be cautious. Cinnamon, what's happening for me this week? What's happening for me this week? You might be making a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Somebody may reach out that you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time, or it may be somebody you've been hoping to hear from. Things change for the better for you quickly. You have a little bit of passion that comes in, lay down the law, set up boundaries. If you've been feeling like a little bit stuck or like you're just not gaining any traction in life itself, you should see life move forward this week. The love cup is full, and it could be a new opportunity with the Leo that comes in. Another fire sign as well, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Feeling a little bit more financially secure or stable, or a business partner or a new business opportunity can come in this week. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well. Lee. I don't see the question yet. Let me do T-Vet. His thoughts and feelings after the last text that I sent him. Thoughts and feelings after the last text I sent him. Okay, he feels now like he's not holding himself back. So I don't know, whatever you said may have shook something loose for him, and he's not holding back now. He also may be feeling like he's going to try to control or manipulate the situation a little bit more in his favor, and he's feeling like either successful now or he will be successful. So I don't know if you struck some kind of a chord with him, but you should be expecting or more from him. It's like the hard work you put in is coming back to you, feeling a little bit more stable with a new venture on the horizon. So I don't know, I think you maybe said the right thing. Lydia, tell me something Cancer Mac does say. You have a wish around the situation. He's no longer holding himself back. He's no longer feeling stuck. Out of the clear blue sky, he could show up. There you go. There's your water sign, Cancer. Here he is again. All of a sudden, things could move forward. Right now, he's feeling undecided. He's not sure what he should do. But out of the clear blue sky, I bet you he's going to show up. I don't know if he's going to show up at your house. That's kind of forward. I mean, he could with these cards. But somehow, something out of the blue should bring the two of you back together for something in the near future that brings in cause for celebration and makes you feel like you've made it to the top of the mountain. Let's see what happens. Lee, do I have an admirer and what sign? Okay. You do, and I think it's an Aquarius. Team Vet General for the week. Being guided by the divine this week. First card that comes up around you. Walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. An old wound starts to heal, moves into the past, and won't need to be dealt with again. Moving forward to greener pastures. Soulmate connection could heat up. Empress, love, money, abundance. Fertility comes in this week. Be careful with that card if you don't want children right now. Got some good karma coming back to you. Feeling as if life has come back into balance. And you could be working on a creative project of some type. Happiness comes in. It should be a pretty good week for you. Cynthia, should I get the apartment first for my car? Okay, should I get the apartment first? Should I get the car first? I would get the apartment first. Get the apartment first. Yeah, that's what I think. That's what the cards say. Luna, general love, last 2 weeks of August. Okay, you got being guided by the divine brings in a soulmate connection before the end of August. And it could be like you're moving forward to greener pastures, leaving things in the past that no longer serve you, leads you to happiness, and it could be with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Yeah, next relationship you enter should be very well balanced. You should be feeling like you're getting a lot out of it, or like it's mutual, it's reciprocal. Cynthia, when will he contact me? I'd say sometime within the next 10 days. Love always, General. Life changes for the better quickly. Out of the clear blue sky, all of a sudden life changes. Feeling grounded and stable around a new business partnership or a new business situation. Perseverance pays off. A Capricorn comes in. Pisces comes in. Communication comes in out of the clear blue sky from someone that you haven't seen or heard from in quite some time. And you may be feeling a little bit more respected, better compensated, and better appreciated at work. You're no longer holding yourself back. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. There's money coming in. John, a look at the week ahead. Any insight or advice? Personal relationships look good. You've got good luck around personal life. Personal life, family, it looks like you have a wish, put it out into the universe, and a little bit of good luck comes in. As far as like love and family looks very good this week. Communication looks good this week. Business partnerships are favored this week, and you've got the world at your feet. Money comes in. 10 of Pentacles. If you're waiting on money, it should come this week. Your intuition is heightened and a wish comes true. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Will recharge your batteries, and also it will change and shift. Anything that you've been feeling negative about will move into the past by the end of the week. It's like feeling like the energy has shifted to a much more positive light. It should be a pretty decent week, especially around your personal life. Lydia, tell me something about Libra, the married guy. You might hear from him out of the blue. You may be hearing from him out of the blue with the love cup full. You've got a wish around the situation. Listen to your intuition. Any negativity that was around this situation is moving into the past. Things could change for the better for you and him quickly. Yeah, that marriage ain't so great. It's really not. It's not so great. He may feel bad that like it's already, like it's like doomed. Like he may not feel so bad. I don't know, I think he knows that it's not forever. It's not forever, that's for sure. Cynthia, does he miss me and regret losing me? He doesn't feel like he lost you. He feels like you're still there. No, he doesn't. He thinks that you'll take him back. He doesn't feel like he's lost you. There's no regret around the situation because he feels like you're waiting for him to come back. Liz, general for the week. Got cause for celebration that comes in around life returning back into balance and perseverance paying off. Whatever you've been putting time and energy into, it should move forward. You should have a new venture on the horizon. Feeling a little bit more financially stable. You got a Leo that enters. You also may have somebody come in that makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. You got rest, relaxation, and self-care coming in before the end of the week. And you've got being guided by the divine. It should be a nice week. Lydia, tell me something about Obed the Leo. His birthday's tomorrow. Okay. What's going on with the Leo? What can you tell us about the Leo? Leo seems to be a little bit upside down and anxious. He's feeling like his life is stuck, feels like he's got a little anxiety, and he feels like the whole world is against him. He's not looking back at the past fondly. He's feeling like he's not gotten anywhere, and he feels like he's got a lot of negative energy around him. Let's put it that way. The one positive thing he has is the sun. It's in reverse, which means it's that happiness is delayed. He still could get happiness, it's just delayed. He's not in the best of places. He's feeling stuck. He feels like he put in a whole lot of hard work into life, didn't see a payoff, feels unsuccessful, and he feels as if he's been held back. I don't know. I mean, it's up to you whether or not you want to reach out to him, but if you were to reach out to him, like, you may sense that he's going through a rough time. It's kind of in a tough spot. I don't know if it's maybe his birthday that brings it up. Sometimes people get a little funny around their birthdays. Maybe that's what it is. But he looks like he's going through a rough time. Liz, will I see Alex this week? I think you'll see him this week, yeah. Mr. Morby Hi. General reading for the next 2 months. Okay, over the next couple of months, first, I know you recently started back at work, so you may be getting back into the swing of things of business, feeling like business is, like it's good, you're in your routine, things are moving forward, disappointments moved into the past. You could have opportunity for travel over the next couple of months. And there may be a Virgo and then another earth sign that could be involved with the travel. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. I don't know if it's family, friends, whatever. It looks like you might be making a decision to walk away from something or someone that no longer serves you, or things in general that you just feel like you've outgrown. You've got some good luck that comes in. You have a wish that comes true. Over the next couple of months, somebody from your past, an old friend, could return. It also looks like you may be making decisions for your future. A Capricorn could enter. That may be of significance. Feeling financially stable, paying off a bill of debt or a loan makes you feel relief. It may be slow and steady wins the race, but you may be finding that you're in a better financial situation. A sum of money comes in, or if you've been waiting on money, you should get it in the next couple of months. Or money, finances, you're doing better in the next couple of months than you have been in the last couple. No longer feeling like you're stuck or being held back. Laying down the law, setting up boundaries, cutting through like nonsense and bullshit. You have a wish that comes true. Feeling as if you got good karma coming back to you. The solution to a problem is in front of you. Before the end of the 2 months, you'll figure it out. It also looks like you may be thinking about starting a business or a side hustle that brings in extra cash. You have plenty of money coming in. You may be upgrading your home, redecorating your home, entertaining people at home, having company over, whatever it is, pleasant things around the home over the next couple of months. Aqua, general for the week. General for the week. Six of Pentacles. You should be feeling better compensated, better respected, better appreciated at work, school, business, whatever you do all day. It also looks like you may be hearing from someone that you've been waiting to hear from, or someone you haven't heard from in a long time. Love cup is full. If you're not with anyone, you have Cancer that comes in. If you are with someone, current relationship looks good. It's moving forward. You've got the world at your feet. Feeling as if you've made it to the top of the mountain. Intuition is heightened. Definitely listen to it. No longer holding yourself back. You got plenty of opportunities and choices coming in this week. Stepping into your own strength and self-confidence starts to manifest your wishes. Should be a nice week. A. Hamilton, will M apologize and take ownership of his lies? It seems as if this person tries to manipulate their way out of it. So they may apologize. They may do what they need. They may say what they think that they need to say to get back in your good graces, but there's manipulation around it. So I would be cautious with this person, because they don't seem to think that they're wrong, or they seem to think that they can get away with it. Like they know what to say, they know how to talk their way out of it. I would be careful with them. They're a little bit manipulating. I don't care for that. And they're still lying. Like in the future, you're still going to catch them in lies. They're not going to stop with the lying. That's part of the manipulation tactic. I would be cautious with that person. It's like if they do it once, they get away with it, they figure their way out of it, they do it again. And then they feel like they could just say they're sorry, and then like everything just goes back to normal. Kayla, how does Phil feel about our night last night? Good. Feels like your relationship is strengthening, feels like things are moving forward, feels like things are stabilizing. seemed to have a good time last night. Slow and steady wins the race. They may not be putting, like they may be very grounded and stable with their expectations, but they feel good about what's gone on. Spirit, UAF, Spirit. Ego, Archangel Jophiel, a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. Four of Water, missing an opportunity or discontentment. Boredom, open your eyes to the possibilities. Nine of Earth, enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment. Sabrina, how does my ex-E feel about me romantically? Well, I would say that this person will always care for you, but it seems like they have decided to take their life in a different direction right now. That doesn't mean that they don't care about you. They do care about you, but I don't think that they're looking to reignite the romance. I think that whatever happened, happened, and they're moving in a different direction. They have the Moon and the Fool in reverse, which can indicate that there are secrets and situations that have not come to light yet around this person. I would say the Lovers is in reverse. I would say even though this person cares about you, it doesn't look like it looks like the breakup is going to last, at least right now. Bianca, what did the Sagittarius think of me? We kissed, nothing serious. The Sagittarius was happy that you kissed, like very happy. They also are not holding themselves back, and they think that things have the potential to move forward. They see hope for the future. That's what they think. They think that there could be more to come. They felt a connection. Put it that way. they felt a connection. UAF, what can I do to help my current situation? Well, you know what? I think that you're pretty much doing everything that you can. You may be feeling weighed down and burdened, or like I'm never getting out from underneath. But but that's not true. I think things are going to shift pretty soon, because it looks like out of the clear blue sky, your perseverance pays off and you feel as if you've made it to the top of the mountain. You could this could also be like a side hustle, starting a side business. I would say keep doing what you're doing, and you know what? Stay positive, because there is a new opportunity. You may even be thinking about going back to school. That even could be on-the-job training. Negativity seems to move into the past. You're not feeling stuck moving forward. I think you're going to get something new, and I think that once you see the light at the end of the tunnel, I think that that's just going to change the way that you feel. And I think that overall, because like when you're in a situation like that where you just can't see the end, you're like, how much longer am I going to have to do this? I hate this and I'm miserable. I think that the only thing, you're doing everything you can. You're trying your best to find something else. You are going to find something better. And it's only a matter of time. And I don't even think that it's that much time. But it's when you're in the middle of it. It's like, when is this going to end? I would just try to stay focused and positive with like mantras, like, my new job is coming, my new opportunities are coming, new opportunities come to me every day. I'm open to whatever the universe has to send to me. Didn't I say I was going to order new ones last night and I didn't? You're going to have to go out to get the other one. Yeah, try not to let that move. But like, there's nothing else that you can do except stay positive. If feeling negative or feeling upset about the situation isn't going to help it. It's just going to make matters worse. Very frustrating. It's very frustrating, but there is an end. This is not going to be forever. Depression. see it yet. Let me do Lydia. Tell me about Aries Byron, the fiance guy. I'm not 100% sure that he's getting married. You got a tower moment here. I mean, I don't know. I'm not convinced of that. But let's see what happens. It looks like things between you and him could change for the better quickly. You've got some passion that comes in a new beginning. Can't remember what your relationship is with him, but it looks like you may feel like you've made it to the top of the mountain, especially around communication. If you haven't seen or spoken to him in a while, he may reach out to you. He may be also looking for, like, I don't know, I think he may be 8 of Cups walking away from something. And he may be looking for, like for fun, for like spontaneity, something carefree, something out of the blue, something like that's fun and exciting that he just feels like life is lacking right now. He feels bored right now. Like, that's the best way I can describe it. It's like he feels like he's bored. You know what it reminds me of? Like, like, you know how, like, they say, what's that saying about, like, being bored is like the devil's playground? Like he just feels bored. Like, he's looking for, like, excitement. I wouldn't be surprised if you run into him or you hear from him. Idle hands and the devil's playground. I don't remember. But he comes off as feeling bored. Like, less than thrilled. Kira, working home for tomorrow. Okay, work tomorrow, it looks like maybe a busy day. It may like fly by in the blink of an eye. It's like things that, like, the day moves by really quick. Feel like good karma is around. Could be putting money aside for something or paying off a bill of debt or a loan. Anxiety moves into the past. Once you get out of work, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. A fire sign may be around, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and it looks like you're no longer feeling burdened or weighed down. You also may be ready for a rest, relaxation, and self-care tomorrow night. It should be a busy day, but you should be feeling as if life has come back into balance. Coco, you were right. The Capricorn contacted me, and it was crazy. I wanted to know what are his intentions. Well, communication is picking up, and this person, he may not be 100% sure of what exactly he wants, but he's willing to explore the opportunity. Communication picks up, and he may intend to, I don't know, like, you could be seeing each other soon. Like, he may want to get together or meet or something like that. Like, he's got intentions of something else happening besides communication. He has not decided what, but he wants to see where it can go. He's open to the potential or the possibilities. Davey, will my life finally move on in peace from my ex? What is the energy and what can I expect in the future? Yeah, I think you will move forward. You have a new journey on the horizon. The energy, I mean, look, the ex is feeling negative, feeling sorry, desperate. You know, it's unfortunate, but, you know, she made her bed and now she's going to have no choice but to lie in it. Your love life is moving forward, yeah. And you've got the ability to manifest new opportunities. You also have the Sagittarius is here. Your love life is moving forward, and that ex is going to have to take a hike. I mean, it's going to start to get embarrassing if she doesn't. And for her, not for you. Yeah. I don't know that I think that she's given up right away, but she's going to give up. She's going to have no choice. If you're not giving in to her, and you don't, you know, if you don't give her any hope, she'll give up eventually and she'll move forward with her life. I mean, she's already gone above and beyond with making the kid, manipulating the kids into this situation, and it's just not working for her. You know, it's like she comes in almost like, I'm prepared to do just about whatever I need to do, but it doesn't work for her. She's a little too late. And her energy comes off as desperate. Nothing good comes from desperation. Like, desperate energy doesn't manifest anything. It's low vibration. It's like, I'm willing to do anything because I'm desperate. That doesn't work. It just doesn't. Elizabeth, what do you see in career in the next 2 weeks? You could have some new opportunities. You could have new opportunities that move forward quickly. Things could strengthen. You may also have choices. You've got, I'm no longer waiting for my ship to come in. I'm making choices. My perseverance is paid off around career. Somebody may make you an offer that would be really hard to turn down in the next couple of weeks. Things look good. Plenty of opportunity coming in. You might have general regarding spiritual meditations. I would say keep doing it, because it seems like either your connection is strengthening to the universe, source, whatever the hell you want to call it, or it also could be that it's building your strength. You may be getting a lot out of it. You also may be feeling a lot more stable. You may feel like it helps negativity move into the past, even though it may be slow and steady wins the race. Your perseverance pays off, and you may feel like you've got, like you might not feel anything now, right? But if you just stick with these meditations, you may start to feel like it's helping build your confidence, helping build your self-esteem, help build your faith in whatever, like I said, universe, whatever. And then you got the Six of Pentacles, which is a well-functioning business relationship. So this may be what you need to help get yourself through. I would continue to do it. And you may start getting messages and insights through these meditations. Davy, general for the upcoming week. Crazy shit going on. You're very welcome. All right, let's see. The tables turn, I gotta tell you. They turn. All right, somebody here is coming in with an offer that would be hard to turn down. You're moving on to greener pastures. Life has changed for you for the better quickly, and you are connecting with soulmate relationship. I think this is with the Sagittarius. You've got good luck moving forward, and you've got communication looks good, and old wounds and bullshit are moving into the past. Now that ex, I'm not 100% sure that she's giving up so fast. She might take the week off. She may take 2 weeks off, but I'm not 100% sure that you're not going to hear from her or run into her at some point. You may at some point have to level with her and tell her yourself, but I don't think that's happening this week. This week may be okay. It may be like a little bit like a break, a little bit more calm, where you and Sagittarius may just be hanging out without the added nonsense. It's not a bad week, I don't think. It even looks like there's time for rest, relaxation, and self-care that comes in. Yeah. And you've got the ability to manifest new opportunities, especially you got some money coming in. That's nice. Tables have turned in your favor. Thank God. I love when that happens. You have no idea how much I love that. Elizabeth, will Andy text me for my birthday? He might. Yeah, I'm getting about a 70% chance, yes. So chances are pretty good that he texts you on your birthday. Kira, general highs and lows for the week. Well, money looks good this week, so that's positive. Work looks good this week. That's positive. Finances look good. Feeling balanced and stable looks good. You also may have an Aquarius that comes in that may be positive, and another air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, looks positive. You may be very busy though, and you might feel like you don't have enough time for self-care, or you may feel like you have little time for yourself this week, so that may be a downside. You also may be feeling like slow and steady wins the race, and that may be frustrating around either love or personal relationships that you feel like may not be moving forward as fast as you want them to. Eight of Cups, you could be making a decision to walk away from something or someone that no longer serves you. That may be a low point too. Or, you know, I mean, not that it has to be a low point, because you would be doing it for your greater good, but sometimes in the moment it doesn't feel like that. UAF, I'm seriously considering dyeing my hair like your blue wig. You know what? People that have like straight dark hair, I think you do have straight dark hair. I love when the ends are like bluish, like an aqua-y greenish, like mermaid look. I love the way that looks. But I feel like it looks better on straighter hair than it does on curly hair. Regardless, even if I had straight hair, I don't know if I would have the guts to do it. But yeah, I do it. I love it. I don't have a wig in that color, but I've seen like girls with like I don't know, like the last like 3 inches, or like a greenish blue, or it's like sea green and it goes into like aqua and into like blue, darker blue. I love that, especially like when you put it up and it's all like kind of, I don't know, swirled. This one girl came to yoga once, and she had her hair French braided, and when she turned around, like her roots were dark, and the way like the braid part was like all the highlights were in the braid, but the rest of it looked dark, and I was like, your hair looks so pretty like that. And she was like, my hair is desperate for color. And she's like, it's all grown out. And I'm like, yeah, but if you look at it from behind, it looks really pretty like that. Like it looked like it was like done on purpose. Anyway. Kira, why did Rod Sean lose interest and stop pursuing me? Looks like he feels like he hit a brick wall. It may not have anything to do with you. It may just have to do with his whole life. Feels like everything is stuck. Feeling disappointed. Feels like the love ran out. Felt like the timing wasn't right. You also may have had issues with money and finances. I mean, he seems to be going through a rough time, but that's one thing. Me personally, like whenever it's like somebody expresses that they feel like someone has lost interest, to me, I always try to go to the energy of the situation. All these things may be true, right? He may feel like life sucks. Everything's on in a standstill. Nothing is moving forward for him. That's all fine. But to me, in order to lose interest in somebody, it usually has to do with energy. Like their energy was like either they wanted it too much, their energy was too much vested in the situation. And I have felt in my life over the years, I've always been like that. Like that's why I always feel like people lost interest in me. Like I was either too eager, or I wanted it too much, or I really was hoping things were going to move forward, or I thought that there was a connection, and I was like overly vested in the situation. And I always felt like it was not in the moment, but looking back on it, that it was my energy was too heavy for that person to deal with. In the moment, I didn't feel like that, but when I looked back on it, and I saw like a number of situations in my past that seemed to feel the same to me, and I always feel it has to do with that energy. It's not like, well, I lose interest because it's the way you look, or the way that the amount of money you have in the bank account, or because you don't have a job that pays you $1 million a year. That's not why. It usually has to do with energy being off. And for some odd reason, it has always felt to me that the person that was a little bit hard to figure was always the person that was more attractive energetically. Like the person that you didn't know if they were going to show up. Not like not show up like on a personal level, but like say for example, like somebody was having a party, right? Somebody's having a party and you're like wondering is so and so going to come? The person that either they don't show up or they show up, they make an appearance and they leave, and then they say that they're going to come back and don't, like that person usually has the attractive energy that everybody always wants around. I don't know why that is, but that's just how I've read it over the years. Like the person that says, yeah, I'm going to the party, they show up at 9 o'clock when the party starts and they're there all day, that person, or all night, that person usually gets taken for granted and nobody even notices them. I don't know why it's like that, but that's just what I've seen over the years. Like the person whose energy is most disconnected seems to be the most attractive. And it's very frustrating. And personally, myself, I feel like I can't even make my energy distracted. I don't know. I just feel like I have heavy energy. I don't know. CC, general love general love for next week and weekend. Okay, it looks like you might feel like not much, like nothing changes fast enough. You might feel like you're having trouble, like either timing may not be right around love, or things just may be feeling a little bit stuck between now and next week. You do have a wish, so put it out into the universe. If it doesn't happen before next week, maybe it happens the week after. It looks like, I don't know, this week it's like the Hermit is here. You may have to have a little bit of patience. You may feel like nothing is really going on this week. As we move into the weekend, same thing. Next weekend you look a little stuck too. Like things are out of balance, you're not really prepared, you may be feeling burdened. It just may be a slow week when it comes to love. Mountain. How does BH the Leo view me is there mutual attraction? And would he act on it? Okay, let's see. How does BH the Leo view me? I think that there is mutual attraction. I think that there could be a passionate situation. I think that perseverance would pay off. Balance could come back to the situation. I think that this person looks at you. I don't know, they may think about you a lot. They think you're a strong person, somebody who is physically attractive, somebody who is easy to get along with, fun to be around, spontaneous, grounded and stable, but yet a lot of fun. Grounded and stable, but yet someone who knows how to have a good time or is fun to be around. Yeah, I think that there could be a mutual connection here. Absolutely. Mo, is it time for me to let go of Vanessa and move on? Well, I mean, I think think that there's more that could come from this relationship. I think that you guys have a nice connection, and there's more that can come. This is how I would handle it. I would try to cut your energy from her for now. I would open up to possibilities of somebody else coming in, and then let's see what happens. As soon as you open up to other people coming into your life, she may come back, or she may step up to the plate, or she may feel you disconnect and come forward a little bit more. I feel like there's more that's supposed to happen between you and her. Regardless of that, there is other energy coming in around you, so you could make the decision at some point to move forward towards a successful relationship with someone else. If you feel like, you know what, I'm tired of waiting around, I'm tired of this, go do your thing, I'm going to do mine. But I still feel like at some point you reconnect with her. UAF, I missed the rest of the conversation, but some lady at the farmer's market charges people to do them, cleanses them with herbs, and by beating them. I told you guys when I went on that yoga retreat, they had a Mayan woman who spoke in the Mayan language come. And I remember the whole thing, but she was some sort of a shaman of some type, and she used pumpkins, and she beat me up with pumpkins. They weren't big pumpkins. They were like little, like squash or something. I don't know, but yeah. And she was hitting me with them. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'd try anything. Shit, I can't remember. There was a name. She had a name. You know what? After this, I'm going to look it up, and I'm going to see if I can find it. I'm going to see if I can think. Was it Playa Riviera? Tulum? I don't know. I'm going to find it. I'm going to find it, and I'm going to find what that woman did and what she used. I think it was pumpkins. Liz, love this week. Passion comes in through perseverance. Life comes into balance. Someone from your past returns. Looks like you have plenty of options this week. Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You got an Aries coming in. You got a Capricorn coming in, and you got choices coming in. Cause for celebration comes in when things move forward. Donna, if you're in here, it's hot out. Be careful running. Be careful. I just told the story about the ice last night. Last night or last week. Georgia, love over the next few days. Love over the next few days. Things could move forward for you quickly. You got the Chariot. Ambition comes in around your love life. Laying down the law, set up boundaries will bring in balance. Negativity moves into the past. Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo comes in. Air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You may be feeling undecided, or you may be feeling fed up with someone. But you've got options coming in. You've got a Capricorn coming in. You've got cause for celebration coming in. Love life this week should be good. red. Next 2 weeks, general. Next 2 weeks, general. No longer holding yourself back brings in choices. You're no longer feeling like you're waiting for your ship to come in. You're making things happen. You got a little bit of good luck coming in, and you're being guided by the divine. You've got this here. You got happiness coming in. Feeling as if you've made it to the top of the mountain. It also looks like you've got your intuition is heightened, so definitely listen to it. Over the next couple of weeks, you got money coming in. You may be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study, and you could hear from someone who you haven't heard from in a long time, or who you've been hoping to hear from. Julie, will C be in my life 6 months from now? Will C be in my life 6 months from now? Yes, I think he will be. Yeah. Tay. Why did Aquarius turn his phone off? And then this, okay. Why did the Aquarius turn his phone off? Whole bunch of reasons. So they may feel as if they need to move forward with their life. They also may have felt hurt by, these may be different things. I need to move forward with my life. Somebody has hurt me. They may not be the same thing. They may be two different things. They're walking away from something that they feel no longer serves them. They may be very focused on either a new business opportunity, or this could be, Page of Pentacles to me is like a side business, a side hustle, something I'm focusing on, I'm putting all my energy in. They feel like the timing around them is bad, and they're like restructuring their whole life. I don't know what that's about. I don't know if they shut it off permanently or they just shut it off temporarily. You know, like they just closed it, shut it down so that it's not ringing right now. They need a break, bottom line. This week, general. Perseverance pays off around a situation that maybe it's a business situation, it's a financial situation, you got money coming in. So perseverance pays off. 9 and 10 of Pentacles, money flows in, a large sum of money comes in. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility comes in. Be careful with that card if you don't have children now. As we move towards the later part of the week, you may need to have patience, especially around a business opportunity or a job opportunity. A Virgo enters. You might feel like you're a little stuck, or like not much is moving forward. Give it a chance, or give things a chance. Take a deep breath. You have a wish that's about to come true. Put it out into the universe. Rimmel, what can I expect to happen between me and A? What can I expect to happen between me and A? Well, the relationship should come back into balance. You should feel like this person treats you with a lot of respect. 6 of Pentacles is a well-functioning relationship. Things move forward. Lay down the law, set up boundaries. Let this person know exactly what you need from them, or what you're not willing, like let them know what you're not willing to put up with. It looks like negativity moves into the past, anxiety moves into the past, and your relationship with this person could move forward because neither one of you are holding yourselves back. Now, I don't see a love connection right now. I don't see a commitment. I don't see romance. Doesn't mean that can't happen in the future. Right now, it looks like friendship that moves forward through mutual respect. Depression. The client sitting outside my door, sneaking the last 3 days. Will he start respecting me more? Should I get insurance before I move? Okay, let's see. Will he start respecting me more? Yeah, I mean, you can't have that. That's like boundaries, you know what I mean? I think that he will respect you more. You may have to be a little stern with him or her, him. Yeah, if you're, I think that you can get him to respect you a little bit more. Yeah, he can't do that. Should I get insurance before I move? I would get the insurance before you move. Definitely. Simran, how is he going to respond to my message? How is he going to respond to my message? I don't know what you said, but he's got anxiety about it, and there could be a tower moment. I don't know what happened or what the message was about or what it's in regards to, but there could be a big issue that comes from it. Like there could be a little bit of a disaster. I don't know if he gets defensive or he gets angry, but there's a tower moment coming. Simran, general for tomorrow. General for tomorrow. Not a bad day. You're feeling prepared. You're not feeling burdened by the weight of the world. Not looking back on the past fondly, but you're eager for your life to move forward. You may be focused on school. You could also have some money coming in. It looks like the energy around you is light and positive and ambitious, and your perseverance pays off, especially around work and school. Simran, spirit messages. Queen of Water, tender-hearted, empathetic, patient, and loving. Relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition, care for yourself and others. Three of Air, great sadness, take time to heal. The need to forgive yourself and others. Nine of Air, expecting the worst, self-fulfilling prophecies, sleepless nights. Watch out with the self-fulfilling prophecies. I think that we're all guilty of that garbage. Depression. Will client act right? I want to quit and I should get insurance before I move. Yeah, I would say the client will, I think that the client will, if you come down on him a little bit, I think that he'll respect you a little bit more for that. And I would get the insurance before. Yeah, I would definitely get the insurance before you move. Depression did one from Mel. Rimmel, what can I expect to happen this year? What can I expect to happen this year? Okay, you've got moving forward to greener pastures. There may even be the opportunity to travel before the year is up. Life comes back into balance. Cause for celebration comes in around feeling successful, around finances. Stepping into your own ambition, you may be able to accomplish a lot, especially around school. It's not a bad rest of the year. UAF, what will I decide to do when I get a chance to quit? What will I decide to do when I get a chance to quit? All right, this is what I think is going to happen. You get something out of the blue quickly. I think that you give them some kind of notice. I don't think you'd quit on the spot. Maybe you give them a week. I also think that you do an exit interview and you kind of get off your chest everything you've been feeling for the past X amount of months you've been working there, which then makes you feel happy and relieved. Then I think that you may have time. You might take a time for yourself, a trip, relaxation, something before you start the next place. And that kind of releases anxiety. You're not holding yourself back. You're listening to your intuition, taking care of yourself, and then you move into the next job. But I don't think that you're going to just walk out of there, and I don't think that you're going to tell them to fuck off or anything like that. I think that you're going to give them notice, have the exit interview, tell them exactly what you think. You'll feel relief that you were able to get all that bullshit off your chest, and then you move on to something else. In between, you could have a little trip, even if it's a couple of days away. Elizabeth, general for this week. General for this week. Somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and you got choices that come in. You could be putting money aside for something, or you could be paying off a bill of debt or a loan. Your intuition is heightened. Definitely listen to it. You've got the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Negativity moves into the past. Laying down the law, setting up boundaries serves you well. You've got a water sign that comes in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, no longer holding yourself back. Although you may be feeling undecided and you could be suffering from mild anxiety, you're not holding yourself back, and you may be taking chances this week. Mariana, BF's intentions and energies towards me, good and bad. I don't think that they have any bad intentions for you. I just think that they come off like they don't have a lot of respect, or it's not real mutual. You could feel as if things have kind of hit a brick wall. You may feel like he's pulled his energy back. You also may feel like there's sharp energy around the situation, and it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of improving here. I don't think that they have bad intentions at all, or bad energy. I just think like their energy, it's like neutral. It's like things aren't going great, or they're not putting in a lot of effort to make things go any better, and they're just kind of like, it's just kind of like it is what it is, kind of neutral. They don't seem to be putting in any effort, but they're not looking like to do anything deceitful, hurtful, or anything like that. They're just kind of like, it's almost like they're just kind of like there. That's it. Mariana, general for the month. I would say you've got the solution to a problem is in front of you, you're just not seeing it. You'll figure it out before the end of the month. You're feeling grounded and stable, especially around finances. Timing you may feel may be off for something, or you may feel like the timing is just not right, and that may have something to do with a love situation. You have growth, change, and transformation coming in and around your life, and the Wheel of Fortune is some good luck. It looks like things change for the better for you out of the blue, especially around money and finances. And the Magician is like the ability to manifest new opportunities. It also looks like it could be there could be opportunity for travel before the end of the month. Kara, I definitely wasn't too eager. I don't get eager in the beginning. They always chase and obsess over me. So I was curious why he stopped chasing. Well, then that may be it. He may have felt like you put in a lot of effort and you weren't responding. It's an energy thing. It's an energy thing. So for somebody to be coming full blast and then all of a sudden drop off, is somewhere the energy had to go off. Now it could be that he was chasing you and obsessing over you. He wasn't getting anything back, or he didn't feel like he was getting anything back. So somebody else came in who was giving him more energy, and that's where it went. But the energy has to be off somewhere for someone to just stop. Like there's something is off energetically, and that's the only reason. It's not like people want, a reason. There is no reason. It's an energetic thing. Somebody loses interest. It's just like with us, like, what do you like about someone? What attracts you to someone? Why are you attracted to this person? You could think that they're physically attractive, but if they treat you like shit, you might not find them to be physically attractive anymore. It's an energy thing. It's not like you can't put your finger on, well, if you make the eggs hard boiled, then he's going to like you. If you make them soft boiled, then he doesn't like you. It's like, that's not the answer. The answer has to do with something energetically is off. And everything has got to stay in balance. If it's not in balance and the relationship goes out of balance, that's when the energy goes off, and that's when people lose interest. So if you feel like you weren't eager, you weren't interested, you weren't looking at the phone all the time waiting to hear from him, you weren't eager as to when he was going to call you or when you were going to go out, and none of that holds true, then the other end of it had to be that he didn't feel like you were meeting him halfway. He lost interest, he was putting in too much time, he wasn't getting anything out of it. Maybe he felt like you weren't interested in him and he moved on to something else, because somewhere the energy had to go off. Because there's no, like, you don't just shut your feelings off like that. Like that it's an energetic thing. It's like, I'm beating a dead horse, so I'm not going to do it anymore. Like, that's the way the person had to feel energetically. It's not about, well, if you had more money, well, if you were richer, then he would be here. Like, that's not the answer. Like, that there's no, like, formula for it. It's an energetic thing. That's why it's kind of hard to figure out what it is that someone's doing when all of a sudden, out of the clear blue skies, somebody loses interest. Because it usually has to do with one person is usually wants more than the other person wants. Like I would talk about my friend's sister all the time. She was desperate for a relationship. That's what she wanted on every dating website. That's what she wanted, and she made no bones about it. This is what she wanted, and she spent all her time looking for it. Thing is that she would always draw these guys in, and then they would disappear. Why? Because all she wanted was a boyfriend. Her energy was, I want a boyfriend, I want a boyfriend, I want a boyfriend. So as soon as one came forward, her energy was okay, this is it, right? This is what I want. And then he would lose interest and he would disappear. But then there would be other ones, and then she would go through the same cycle. For her, it lasted about 20 years. It lasted about 20 years. In the 20 years, she did have a couple of relationships, but those relationships were very strange. They were relationships with, like, it was almost like with guys that she had to, like, be their mother. I know that sounds nuts, but that's what it was like. Like a guy that, like, I don't know, he didn't work, and he didn't have a car, and she had to, like, teach him how to get a car, and she had to teach him how to get a job, or she had to hook him up with, like, who wants to do that? Like, you want a teenage son or you want a man? But was that. Anyway, she wound up getting her act together, and she married somebody else. So at some point, she figured it out. At some point, it worked. But it was a long road for that one. It was a really long road. Anyhow. Yeah, those who care less. Exactly. And that's why I felt like I always got screwed. And not even in my relationships with men, because my relationships with life, I always cared too much, and that's why I got screwed. I agree with that, Russian. Julie, I don't see it. Let's do Thomas. When will I be in a relationship again? All right, let's have a quick look at these cards. Well, it looks like, yeah, you got stuff happening here. So you got a little bit of good luck coming in. You have a couple of options. You have a Virgo, a Capricorn, and Aries coming in. Your perseverance pays off and passion comes in. Feeling as if you've made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief around love. And then it's like a wish comes true. Could be sometime as soon as the next 7 weeks. If it doesn't happen within the next 7 weeks, and you're like, hey, 7 weeks is up and there's nobody here, the diamonds would be sometime this winter. I would say before the year ends. 7 weeks from now would be what? End of September. If it doesn't happen by the end of September, I would say it happens sometime this winter with the diamonds. The diamonds are winter time. Julie, did C stay home Saturday night or did he go somewhere? Did C stay home Saturday night? I think he was home Saturday night. Tay, should I let go of the Aquarius and move on? Should I let go of the Aquarius and move on? Yeah, I would say if you make a decision to move on with your life will move on pretty quickly. If you decide to stay in this situation, it could drag out for a long time and it doesn't feel like you ever really get what you want. It always seems like you're pulling teeth trying to get something out of this person. Yeah, I would think that it may be time to let go of that situation. Kira, General. Maybe paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan that could make you feel relief. It looks like you're not looking back on the past fondly, but a disappointment has moved into the past and you're looking forward towards the future. Got a Virgo that comes in, could be of significance, and the love cup is full. Could be two different situations. Virgo could enter, and then the love cup could be full for another reason. It looks like feeling grounded and stable around your current job. You may be doing really well there in the near future. Got a Leo and a Libra that come in that could be of significance. No longer feeling burdened by the weight of the world. Get a new journey on the horizon, and some good luck comes in. Maybe feeling undecided about either what road you want to take as far as your love life is concerned, but there are choices that come in. There's a creative type that may come in. That could be a Libra. There may be a business person or somebody who's very business orientated, or maybe they work in a bank, they got money around them. But I don't know it's that they have money. I think that it's that they work with money or they work with finances, and that person might be a Taurus. It also looks like your perseverance pays off and you could find yourself heading back to school. Hierophant. Will Indy accept my offer? Will Indy accept my offer? Yes, I think so. And what will the experience be like for us? What will the experience be like for us? It should be a good experience. Things seem to change for the better for you quickly. Things seem to move forward nicely. You've got the Magician here, the ability to manifest a great situation. And it, like a new beginning, is on the horizon. It should be good. It should be good. Simran, what can I expect between me and G? What can I expect from me and G? I don't know what the situation is right now, but there is a tower that's coming up around the two of you. If this has already happened between the two of you, this could move into the past. If it hasn't happened yet, this is on the horizon. And then after that, there's choices and decisions that need to be made. I would say one or both of you are holding yourselves back. I wouldn't expect too much to happen. It's like things seem stuck and not much is changing for the better. Everything just may be on hold or kind of stuck. I don't know that the two of you are on the same page. And general for this week. General for this week. That the ability to manifest new opportunities and divine timing is guiding you. You've got an Aries that enters that could be of significance, or that could be a significant situation arises between a boss, a father figure, or a strong figure in your life. Somebody who may even be a little bit like difficult to deal with, I would say, with the Emperor. Either way, your perseverance pays off. It's not a bad thing. It looks like you've got money coming in. Money coming in, and you've got choices and decisions to make around finances. The Fool is here. You got a new journey on the horizon. Yeah, disappointment moves into the past. There's a new journey coming in. Oh, thank you, Prussian. Thank you, thank you. Simran, why is he getting anxiety over me being flirty? He seems to have anxiety around the situation, and he thinks that there's negativity around this situation. There's not anxiety about you being flirty. I think the anxiety is that he doesn't. There's a disconnect. So you're being flirty, but I don't think that he thinks that you're going to follow through with that. There's a disconnect somewhere that's causing the anxiety. You know, it's like saying one thing but meaning another, or saying one thing but the energy is saying something else, and that's causing the anxiety. So I don't know if you're being flirty or you're being suggestive with him, but he doesn't believe you're going to follow through with the flirtiness. You know what I'm saying? So there's a disconnect there. I don't think that the two of you are on the same page. I think that that's what the issue is. It's like flirting with someone but not following through. So like, what are your intentions with him? That's the question. What are your intentions with him? Because I think you know what he wants. He doesn't. He feels like you say one thing but you're acting another way, but you're not going to follow through with it. That's what's causing the anxiety. Jillian, will Mario and I reconcile, and will he come back? There is potential to reconcile and to have a stable relationship with him that could be successful in the near future. Yeah. It might not happen as fast as you want it to. I would give it a little bit of time. I would try to cut your energy from the situation a little bit, pull the energy back. But yeah, I do think he's going to return. Red, will I get my PFA when I go back to court? Will I get my PFA when I go back to court? Yes, I think you will. Remote, love for this fall. Okay, it looks like negativity and anxiety have moved into the past by the time we reach the fall. It looks like you've got growth, change, and transformation that comes in, and a new love interest. A new little venture on the horizon. Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, moving on to greener pastures. Feeling like any potential relationship that you enter will have to be well balanced or you won't be attracted to it. You won't want to deal with it. You've walked away from people, places, and things that are no longer working for you. A fire sign enters, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. There's also a Scorpio that comes in. It also could be that this happens under the Scorpio sun. So keep that in mind too. It comes in fast. Romance heats up quickly out of the blue this fall. Not looking back on the past fondly. You're eager for your life to move forward, and that's what's going to happen. You're going to come to a point where you're like, you know what? I'm not dealing with anything that's not working for me. I'm putting out into the universe that this is what I want, this is what I'm going to get, and several different options will show up this fall. It should be good. It should be good. It should be good opportunities this fall. Kira, it's only been 2 days and I didn't ignore him the last time that he texted me. I don't know if he's lost interest for real or not. If he did, it's 5 others chasing, but you said the cards are different. If he did, it's 5 others chasing. I don't know what that means. But see, that's the thing. It's like, why would you ignore somebody if you're interested in him? Why do you ignore him? See, this is the thing. It's like playing with the energy. What would make you ignore somebody that you're interested in? Why would you do that? I'm just trying to figure out what are your intentions behind it, because women seem to always throw it back on the man, but they don't see what they're doing. What are you trying to accomplish by ignoring him? If he's texting you and you're interested in him, why would you ignore him? Like, that's what I'm trying to get at. That's what's throwing the energy off. It's like, if it were anyone else, if it was like, if my friend Amy texts me, you want to go walk around the lake? I answer her back. Yes, I can. No, I can't. I don't ignore her. I don't ignore her ever. I don't ignore Rachel ever. I don't ignore anyone ever. What is behind you ignoring him? What are you trying to accomplish by ignoring him? That's what's fucking up the relationships. Because women they're blocking people that they want to come forward. They're ignoring people that they want to talk to, and then they can't figure out why it goes wrong. It's going wrong because your energy is saying one thing and doing another. It's like, why would you ignore somebody if you want to talk to them? Why would you ignore someone that you want to go out with? Like, he has no idea why you would ignore him, except when you don't answer someone, they think you don't want to speak to them. They don't think, like, I just don't get that. And so many women are doing it, and they can't figure out why it's not working for them. Like, if you want someone to chase you, right? And that's what your goal is. Eventually that person is going to get tired and they're going to lose interest because they're not getting what they want. They don't want to spend their life chasing something they can't have. That's not what their goal is. So that's what I don't understand why people ignore. Like, what are you ignoring him for? What are you expecting? Like, what do you want from him? Do you think that by ignoring him he's going to try harder? If by ignoring him he's going to like you more? I don't know what it is that. And it's not just you. Women do this all the time. You're ignoring someone, but then you're mad when he disappears or he's losing interest. Like, that's what I don't understand. Like, you're throwing it back on him. He's lost interest, but why'd you ignore him? Because if you ignore me, I'm not reaching out to you again. I don't care who you are. Like, I'm not going to. Like, I'm like, okay, fine. Like, I have a friend he's actually a gay friend of mine. There is nothing. He's just a friend. But he doesn't answer me, and I haven't spoken to him since April, because I'm not playing that. You know, fucking answer me. You don't have to answer me right away, but, you know, it's been 6 months. So if you don't answer me, then we're not going to speak ever again, because I'm not going to keep reaching out to someone who chooses to ignore me. But I don't understand why, and women seem to do this all the time. Love always. TO next actions towards me. TO's next action. TO's next action. He's got a lot of respect for you, and he shows up as someone who's going to be very balanced, well balanced, and reciprocal. I don't know, though, if you have to reach out to him first, and then he responds with this card, because it looks like he's slow. Communication looks slow. If you were to reach out to him with the Six of Pentacles, I'd say he would respond pretty quickly, and things could move forward. But I don't know. Communication seems like it's slow right now. I mean, if you don't reach out to him, you're going to hear from him eventually. It just may take time. Cynthia, we in 2 states. I moved with. Will I ever see him again in person? Will I ever see him again in person? I mean, I would never say that you're never going to see him again. I'm sure you'll see him again. You know, I mean, you got a whole life ahead of you. I mean, I think that the best thing for you right now is some time away from him. So I think you made the right decision. Oh, he's chasing other women. Well, that's the thing. He may be feeling like, right, if he's chasing other women, then he may feel like he's not getting anywhere, so that's where he's lost his interest. Yeah, I mean, everything comes down to energy. And it took me a really long time to learn this, and I studied it for a really long time, but I finally understood why I pushed so many people away. And it was because of my energy. Where I thought that, like, oh, I'm nice, right? I'm nice. You know, like, they're going to know that I'm nice. Yeah, nice was boring. Nice, nobody wanted nice. Nobody wanted to know nice. Everybody knew you were going to show up. Everybody knew you were going to call them back. Everybody knew you were available. No one wanted to know who you were. Anyhow. Alright, let me go back up to the top. Destiny, will Kay answer my text on Instagram? I don't think so. I'm getting a very low chance, 33% chance, yes. I would say if he does answer, it may not be for a while. Vicky, general for this week. General for this week. Laying down the law, setting up boundaries serves you well. An old wound starts to heal and moves into the past. Looks like you could be spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It looks like somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. It could be a Sagittarius that's around this week that you may be spending time with. Looks like your perseverance pays off. Things change for the better for you quickly, and you're feeling quite successful. Anthony, what does the Cancer want to say to me these days? That she spends a lot of time thinking. She also spends a lot of time feeling anxious. She also may not be looking back on the past fondly, and she's feeling burdened by the weight of life. I don't think she's in a good spot. I really don't. Malakali, is E starting to believe that A has another guy, and will he investigate? I think that he's known that she's had other guys in the past, or there was another guy around in the past. I don't think that he believes that she's with anyone else right now, and I think that he's trusting her right now. It looks like he's listening to his intuition, and he feels like either it ended or they got past that situation. Cynthia, what will he talk to me about? You could have a conversation that has to do with money or finances. Lydia, something or someone to look forward to. You've got nice stuff happening here. First of all, negativity is moving into the past. Earth sign comes in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You got a little bit of good luck coming in, and the love cup is full. Got a soulmate connection coming in that could be with a Taurus. You also have a Cancer around. It also looks like you got a new venture on the horizon. That may be a whole lot of fun. Four of Cups, there could be a connection in your world that's an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, that it could be a love connection that you haven't made the connection yet. And they may make themselves known. You also have an Aries around that could be of significance. And disappointment moves into the past. You may be feeling undecided. Somebody may show up that you don't know how you feel about them, but you may decide to give them a chance anyhow. Maybe that's the Four of Cups person. You got nice stuff happening. You got plenty of choices coming in. You know, it's always good to have choices because I think it's okay. So it's always good to have new energy coming in, even if you're like, I don't really know if I like this person. Energy will always bring in, like, what's in motion always stays in motion. So as long as things stay fluid around you, things are going to keep growing and changing, and you won't get stuck. People that get stuck or they get into a rut, sometimes it's hard to get out of a rut or hard to dig yourself out of a hole, but you're not there. You're always like, you got good energy around you, so I'm not worried about you. You're in a good place. You got plenty of new stuff happening, or at least new options coming in, even if you don't like them. Ashley, what's coming towards me for the upcoming week? Okay, you got choices coming in. So you may be making a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. And with that, you've got choices that come in. Feeling balanced, or like life has come back into balance, taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well. The Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities, a Libra enters. You may be focused on a side business endeavor, or you could have an idea for like your own business or side gig or whatever it is that brings in extra money. Cause for celebration comes in. Should be a pretty good week. Intuition is heightened, so definitely listen to it. Cynthia, general for this week. You could have a new business opportunity or job opportunity on the horizon. No longer feeling held back and feeling like you got some money coming in. You also may feel like a little bit more grounded and stable than you have in the past. Feeling like your perseverance has paid off. Feeling like you're digging yourself out of a hole and your life is moving forward and you're listening to your intuition. It looks like you've got a wish, put it out into the universe. You're stepping into your own strength, and negativity is moving into the past. You also have the Magician here, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Focus on positive, not the negative, and you should see more positive come in. Pretty good week for you ahead. Trying to find some here I haven't done. Esha, does KR really want a friendship with me or something romantic? Does KR want a friendship with me? Something romantic. Comes up as a friendship. As of right now, I would say that this person is looking to be friends. Doesn't mean that can't change. Pinky, why is CR not communicating with me? They've got other stuff happening. So, Four of Cups, they may have, like, you may have been on their mind. They may be thinking about reaching out to you or meaning to reach out to you, but they've got stuff happening. They're no longer holding themselves back. They got a new journey on the horizon. They've got an earth sign around Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. It also looks like they may be focused on school or working very hard at something, whatever that is, maybe taking some time. And they just have not gotten around to communicating. Michelle, general on next year. General for next year. Slow and steady wins the race. You might feel like you have a long road ahead of you, but you accomplished a lot. Generally speaking, the hard work that you put in pays off next year. Water sign is around of significance, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You're paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, or putting money aside for something that makes you feel relief. It looks like you may make a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer. You may have a new job on the horizon that you get paid better, or that you feel like you're appreciated. A Virgo and a Cancer are around next year that are of significance. Stacy, why is S the Aquarius being so quiet? Well, you may be feeling like you put in a whole lot of hard work and you didn't see much of a payoff. You could feel as if you have a long road ahead of you. They're feeling pretty stuck. They're feeling like right now they're just they need some time, need some space. I wouldn't even ask them about it because with the devil, they're not going to tell you the truth about it. I would just give them some space right now. With the devil, they don't tell the truth. They just may be someone that right now they need some time, or they need they need space, and they just don't feel like talking. Aquarians can be like that. Cynthia, does anyone like me and find me attractive? Of course people find you attractive. You could have an earth sign around you that is pretty into you. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. It may be someone who's been around the picture, or someone who you've known but never would think twice about. And they could be Virgo. They actually may feel like you would never give them the time of day. Maybe you wouldn't, but yeah, there is someone around that's definitely thinks very highly of you, finds you very attractive, and they may kind of think that you're out of their league. Oh, you're welcome, you're welcome. All right, let's see. I'm not going to go all the way back up to the top because I answered most of those people. I think Blue, Karen's feelings and intentions towards me right now. Karen's feelings and intentions towards me right now. has a lot of respect for you. Your perseverance around the situation should pay off. Her intentions are for communication to pick up, and it looks like you may need to have a little bit of patience with her, but things should move forward. Saho, my ex AK's feelings for me, and he again comes back into my life if possible. I would say that the situation around this person is stuck and stagnant with the Hermit, and I wouldn't expect to hear from him in the near future. I would say that I think the ex is looking to move forward with their life and not backwards. I don't think this person is looking to come back right now. I would keep your options open for somebody new to come in, because it looks like you've got new energy coming in. And that new energy may be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. They don't hold themselves back and they move forward pretty quickly. And you'll feel as if good karma has come back to you when you meet this person. Swara Noor. I'm sure I'm not saying that right. What Awis wants to say to me. Very passionate either about work or school, whatever right now it is that he does all day. He feels as if he's at the right place at the right time and his career is moving forward. Maybe very focused on his life growing, changing, and transforming. His anxiety is moving into the past, and he would let you know that. And he may tell you that he thinks a lot about you, or that, yeah, I would say he thinks a lot about you, and that he's been like very busy and focused on work and school or whatever it is he does all day. Akanksha, what does Vamsi think about me? Vamsi thinks that you're grounded, stable, intuitive, creative, unique, hardworking, intelligent, smart, and perseverant. Ina, is there communication between TN and me again, and when? There will be communication at some point. May not be until the fall. Well, I mean, the two could also be within the next 2 weeks. The spades would be the fall. I would say there's communication that comes in again. Oh, hi, Mark. Cute. What's going to happen in my love life in the next few days? What's going to happen in my love life in the next few days? Okay, so you've got a wish, put it out into the universe. You got some passion coming in, but you might be feeling a little bit like, hey, I'm sitting around here waiting for my ship to come in and nothing is happening. You may be feeling a little bit unprepared or a little bit stuck over the next couple of days. You may even feel like you're being held back. Listen to your intuition. It might not happen in the next couple of days, but your love life is moving forward towards greener pastures. It just may take a little while. Simran, general for this week. Moment. This tower keeps coming up around you. Watch out for that tower moment. It looks like listen to your intuition. You may feel like nothing is changing for the better quickly, but that your perseverance does pay off long term. So you may feel like, you know what, I might not be seeing an immediate result, but long term I will see a result. That may have something to do with work or school. It looks like you may be feeling a little bit more grounded and stable around finances, and you're no longer feeling stuck. You may be feeling like you got the ability to manifest new opportunities. Focus more on what you want more of and not what you want less of. Overall, it should be a pretty decent week. tell him, will Nell move overseas for uni? Will Nell move overseas for uni? Yes, I think so. Lose career for this week. Lose, listen to your intuition. Your career is moving forward this week and you're no longer holding yourself back. You should have choices and options this week, and balance comes back to your life. Should be a pretty good week. Simran, when will he reply? Say within the next 9 days, you should get a response. Silent killer, Aquarius's intentions towards me. Looking for growth, change, transformation, hoping that things move forward. Feels like they're hoping that they make it to the top of the mountain through divine timing. I would say got plenty of potential there with that Aquarius. Who here haven't I answered for yet? Is there anyone here that's waiting and that I didn't get to? Mark, love for me, the Cancer. Okay. There you go. Cancer card comes up first. Okay, you got a new beginning on the horizon. So if recently you made a decision to walk away from something or someone that was no longer serving you, that Tower moment, if you had a disaster, it's moving into the past. You're moving past that. You got a new beginning on the horizon, and romance should be heating up. Anxiety is moving into the past. The ability to manifest new opportunities. Laying down the law, setting up boundaries serves you well in your love life. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility comes in. Be careful with that card if you don't want children right now. Growth, change, and transformation comes to your love life. If you're not with anyone right now, you have options. Making it to the top of the mountain, you've got a Scorpio. You've got a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer into that Scorpio. You got a Cancer. That Cancer could be you. It also looks like you have, I'm no longer feeling burdened by the weight of the world. I'll explore my options if they show up. And if you're looking for a committed relationship, you can be in a committed relationship if you're not already sometime this fall. An Aquarius and an Aries also show up as potential. Now, if you're currently in a relationship and you recently had a Tower moment, that moves into the past. You decide to make a new beginning with this person and move forward. You have a wish around the situation, but stick to your guns and stick to your ground. Like, stand your ground, don't give in. Whatever happened in the past, let it go into the past, start fresh, and you guys could have a new beginning. You've got plenty of energy here. You've got plenty of energy coming in, and it looks good. If you're not in a committed relationship, but you want to be, sometime before the end of the fall, you should find yourself in one. Aw, Mark. Oh! Thank you for saying that. Thank you. Mel, updated love reading. Okay, well, you got romance heating up here. You got the Knight of Cups. Balance comes back to your life. Water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Moving on to greener pastures brings in success. Not bad. You also have a fire sign that comes in Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Being guided by the divine. Perseverance around love pays off. You got options coming in, but laying down the law, setting up boundaries, Stepping into your own strength makes you feel like you're in, and you are in control. It makes you feel like you're not stuck. Aquarius's next moves. Aquarius next moves. They don't feel like the timing is great right now. They may be having somewhat of a tower moment themselves, and they're feeling burdened and they're feeling stressed. However, once the disappointment moves into the past and they kind of get over this little moment, they're going to reach out to you. There's some kind of communication, either through a text message or a phone call. They'll reach out to you some way, shape, or form. Cynthia, will BD pay me back the money that he owes me? Yes, I think you will get the money back. Yep. Alrighty. Thank you guys all for being here tonight. Thank you very, very much. I will be on tomorrow. I don't know what time yet. You know, it depends on the boss in there, what time she decides to get up in the morning or what time she decides to take a nap. She didn't take a nap yesterday. She didn't take a nap today either. So who knows? Maybe she'll sleep late tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. Either way, I'll be on at some point. Thank you all very much for being here. Have a great night. Thank you. Thank you. I will see you guys tomorrow, and I'm leaving for Florida on Wednesday, but I'll still be doing readings when I'm there, but I'm only going to have the tarot cards. I won't have anything else. Cynthia, what did I miss? Anthony, I'll read it tonight and I'll answer you back. I have one other person I have to answer tonight, and then I'll get back to you. Does Christian like me? Okay. Does Christian like me? I think he does. Yeah, I think he does. Alrighty, have a great night, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks again. Bye-bye.